Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast. The Great.
First time listening to this, Eric focused on NFC. I try to focus on AFC. Sometimes they overlap depending on what we're talking about. But Eric, give me your grade of week 11.
Specifically, Tommy DeVito. I made fun of him last week, calling him Danny DeVito, and he showed up this week and did amazing. And it's not like the Commanders have been playing all that terrible this year either. So he did it against, Sam Howell had a terrible game, don't get me wrong. But Tommy DeVito there, he was 18 of 26. He passed for 246 and 3 touchdowns. And he looked like a solid backup quarterback. Like, that's what you want from your backup quarterback. And it's like, I'm like, well, last week when I told you said that, oh, I could do what Tommy DeVito did. Well, he showed me why he's in the NFL and I am not. Because he played really well against a decent defense who did trade all their pass rushers away, so that doesn't help. It still was a very impressive showing by them. The Giants looked pretty decent. They had a good game, and considering they've been a dumpster fire, I wanted to give them my grade this week.
Yeah. So DeVito had some easy passes, but you still got to make those passes. That's the point. Like wide open wide receivers. I didn't know where you would go with this game if you were going to have it on your list. I was like, is he going to would it be a positive for the Giants, or would it be he's going to go hard after the Commanders for losing to Tommy DeVito? But no, he played good. Giants showed up. Big win for them because we were talking, I think last week or the week before, about Brian Daboll. So they still seem to be playing hard for the coach. Even Saquon had a good game. So yeah, good for the Giants. To win that game. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they want one of those quarterbacks. Anyway,
I say NFL players want to win, where the fan base might be upset about it, but you get what you get. NFL players and coaches want to win every game. It doesn't matter where they're at in the season.
Yeah, agreed. I'm going to go with my grade. I'm going to call this the bounce back for two teams. The Jaguars, after getting handled by the 49ers last week, they came out and they handled the Titans. I think that's a big win. And the other team that had a really good bounce back week is the Buffalo Bills, who last week played so bad. They lost to the Denver Broncos, but their offense was so bad that they fired their offensive coordinator, and then they ended up coming out and just giving the, beating the Jets pretty handily. So I wanted to give both those teams credit. Good bounce back win for both teams. So both the Jaguars and the Bills end up on my grade.
Yeah, and for the Bills, it was encouraging. The Jets have a pretty solid defense, so it was nice to see that their offense performed well. Hopefully, it's a sign for the future, but I kind of had a feeling that they're going to perform well because it's a new offense. Well, not really, maybe not a new offensive system, but it's a new play caller. So they're going to make nobody knows how to prepare for them. So I want to give it a couple weeks when they get some tape on how to prepare for them. And see if that is actually going to solve their problems. But I did love the Jaguars beating the Titans. It's an in-division game. You blown them out. You got to be excited about it.
Yeah, division games are always hard. So when you can blow out a division opponent, that's pretty good, right? Trevor Lawrence looked pretty good as well. And I think that's huge for Jaguar fans. He looked like he kind of had a bounce back game. Just to go back to your Bills point, though. So the week before, they ran the ball 21 times in a very close game against the Broncos, which for the majority of the time, like, it was a close game. So 21 times isn't a whole lot, including Josh Allen, who ran the ball 4 times. But in Sunday's game, the Bills ran with their running backs. Let's see here. I just want to make sure I think 27 27, 30, Josh Allen 35, 38 total times with their team. So I'm just saying, like, so that's a pattern that I like to see because I think the Bills running backs are good, and that will help Josh Allen limit mistakes if you can have a good run game and you rely on that run game.
Never encouraging to hear that you want to limit your mistakes from your star quarterback, but I do agree with it.
Well, it's the same with Brett Favre, right? Brett Favre, it was the
yeah.
same way. You gotta sometimes they're really good, but I don't know. It's not like a Jameis Winston Jameis Winston limit mistakes. It's a Brett Favre type of limit mistake.
Yeah,
so.
I get it. It's just whenever I hear that phrase, I get a little like, okay.
Yeah. That's fair, but I would say in this case it's a positive thing overall because if he throws the ball 30 times instead of 40, you limit the possibility of another interception. That's all. Let's see here. You ready to move on to the good? Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.